global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. The governor of Abia State is seriously lamenting over the effect and the problems Nnamdi Kanu, who happens to be the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has caused him and also caused his state, as he has blamed so many underdevelopment in Abia State on him. But before we go straight into the news and further analysis, we do like you to subscribe to our channel if you have not done so by clicking on the red subscribe button and the bell notification icon to get both subscribed and notified as soon as we update our channel. My colleague is in the house. Okay, let's go straight into the news of the day. Governor Ikpeazu has blamed the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, and Biafra struggle for underdevelopment in Abia State. Addressing newsmen, Governor Ikpeazu lamented that the federal government, led by President Muhammadu Buhari, abandoned Abia State because of Nnamdi Kanu. Further stating that Nnamdi Kanu is the reason he has not developed Abia State and completed some of the projects he promised to do, because each time he approaches the federal government to demand money, they always tell him that my state is harboring terrorists. Well, Nnamdi Kanu is from Iziama Afaruku, Umuahia, Abia State. Kanu is a prince who has been on exile since he resurfaced in Israel 2 years ago. Reacting to the continuous refusal of the IPOB leader to return to Nigeria, Governor Ikpeazu lamented that Nnamdi Kanu committed an offense and ran away before the unfortunate death of his parents, Eze Israel Ugwe Kanu, JP, and Ugweze Nene Kanu, an offense he said has cost Abia State a lot. In his words, I have decided to take the final decision as the executive governor of Abia State. Nnamdi Kanu has done harms to Abia State. He is the reason I didn't develop Abia and complete some of the project I promised to do, because each time I go to the federal government to demand money, they always tell me that my state is harboring terrorists.
Super story.
Nnamdi committed an offense and ran away. Now it's time to make a decision. If after 21 days from now and he fails to come back and be crowned the king of Ibeku, I will have no option than to appoint a king myself, and whoever I appoint must remain till I leave the office. I am the most powerful man in Abia, and whatever decision I take, I stand on it. Don't forget very quickly that Nnamdi Kanu is a prince. He ought to be a crown prince. His younger brother is also Kanu. He's not... based on the fact that Nnamdi Kanu is older than by Igbo tradition, he actually should be the king. So he's now telling Nnamdi Kanu, look, as a senior elder brother, better come home, said I'll crown you prince, from prince to a king. If you don't, I will appoint anybody and make the person the king. But what's your take on this, really? Because this is more like, I don't know. I know that the IPOB members will not like the statements.
For me, this is stories, As much as we know, there had never been a report from the presidency or from him that what is due to the state from the federation account has not been paid to him. There have never been such.
Yeah, that's true, though.
And if that has been paid to him and he has some plans, he can do it without any struggle. I've not heard the president saying to states, oh, don't borrow money to do this and to do that. So for him to throw the blame on Nnamdi Kanu is totally... For me, his administration is a flop. Now, another thing that I want to really talk about here is the issue of Presidency 2023 or Biafra. The reason why these people cannot, Nnamdi Kanu will keep on struggling. I hope he will succeed one day, as that's his earnest desire. But I believe that what is lengthening the days for their realization is the fact that they are not having support from their governors. Their governors are not in support of him, and possibly I can assure you that behind doors, most of them had made some very terrible utterance, and they have even given their word that there is no way whatever he's doing can become a success. So right now, what we are hearing, if it's true, based on the people that have brought it to the media, it clearly shows what has always been going on behind doors, about Nnamdi Kanu. And with this particular statement that he has made, before you know, there will be issues here and there, because as much as he's not happy, it therefore means that based on this one I'm analyzing based on this statement, it means that he can, if Nnamdi Kanu is found around, people like this, that's the governor, is so sure for him to get back his dignity before the current administration, he can trade him out so that at least whatever demands he's putting before the presidency. But for me, I believe no need to bring in Buhari here. Buhari has been giving you what
monthly allocation.
Monthly allocation has been coming to Abia. So first of all, look inwards. What are the things that you promised the people, and use the funds available and do it. Throwing blames up and down has never solved any problem, I can assure you. Instead of that, it will multiply issues. And it clearly shows that you are not a pragmatic leader. You know, all what you're looking for people to throw blames on. The truth is, other people have issues like this. Look at when Tinubu was in charge of Lagos State and Obasanjo was not even giving them their monthly allocation. He was still able to develop Lagos State to the standard that it is. No wonder the man is trying to wrap everything around himself, you know. So I feel that at this point, that's when your ex-party need to come into play. If they're denying you one or two privileges and here and there, at least your monthly allocation is coming to you. Make use of it and change the life of the Abia State people. That's what they are looking at. Look at the way their roads are. Look at things that are happening in Abia State. These are some of the things that is causing it. Throwing blames around, looking for people to cast blames on so that you can exonerate yourself. It makes no sense as far as leadership is concerned.
It's rather sad, though. Blame game has been the order of the day. But I want to be very, very objective here. I'm not trying to take sides with anyone. Now, if you're talking about terrorism, let's agree. You want to agree now that since they have proscribed them, what has happened to Borno? Borno governor he has been shouting, right? Just the same way Abia State governor has also shouted. Now, have the Borno governor ever complained that when he goes down to Abuja, they don't give him his allocation?
Never.
I'm talking about Boko Haram.
Okay.
Boko Haram disturbs them very seriously. I'm talking about someone as a non-terrorist. IPOP are not even terrorists.
They are not.
They quickly proscribe them. And have you ever seen those ones travel to Abuja and shout, hey, they did not give me the reason why I'm not underdeveloping, even though they even disturb that state. The reason why they didn't do it is simply because the president did not give us allocation. But yet, they still keep moving. They still keep doing some things. This is excuse. If you go to Abia State, if you see the stench, somebody did a write-up this morning. I laughed my head off. The guy said that the stench in Abia State is smelling even till Buttercut. That you can smell the dirt in rivers in Aba. The smell in Aba is entering their nose in rivers. Is that bad? And I'm sure the people didn't bring you. You didn't write on the people's mandate to give them stories.
Exactly. You had a manifesto and you told the people you're going to change their lives around.
What concern your government and the prescription of IPOB?
These people are
they
not
They will
costing
pay
you
you
anything.
your monthly allocation. If they don't, please make it formal.
Yes.
Because for goodness sake, it is not your duty to... There are security agents to do that. Is that not the work of the security agents to begin to look for Boko Haram? How far have they gone? So why are you wrapping your success and failure upon people who don't even want to know what they are, just protecting their people? Or what? Look, I feel these are two different issues they are trying to intermarry. For as far as I know, in as much as you ask for allocation money, monthly allocation, I'm very sure the government gives it to you. So are you going there to go and beg the government to dash you money? I don't get it. What happens to all the China loans? All those China loans, ask for it, develop it, people. Be like you rightly say, begin to have a leadership idea. Look at programs that will benefit the people. But that's where we're going to wrap it up, because we can go on and on over this issue. Nnamdi Kanu has no issues when it comes to the issue of development of Abia State. Has he hold your hand and said don't develop the state? And is the allocation money? Buhari said, I won't give you allocation money except you release Nnamdi Kanu. Let's be real. Let's meet in our comment section. What's your take on this? Do you believe truly that Nnamdi Kanu has caused the development caused the underdevelopment of Abia State, or do you think that Ikpeazu is just making flimsy excuses so that in case he does not perform, he will say, please blame it on Nnamdi Kanu? But I tried performing, but he didn't.